versus the mics when I do that.
Even when the speakers are out there?
Even when the speakers are out there.
That's fine. Yeah.
But no,
It is.
I mean, we're here early enough that we can test that.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll go.
Let's try one more.
Let me go turn on the speaker. Speaker's on.
Okay. Plug it into. Let's plug into one here, so I gotta bring it down over here.
I think you're bringing, yeah, that one, yeah, exactly. Yep.
This is the right.
I think so. I think you're right.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's our line
Yep.
end of
Yep.
here, so it won't affect
Yep.
what you're doing.
I think you're exactly right.
This thing is putting out too high of a signal, so I'm gonna bring that down.
When we just tested this microphone a few minutes ago, one of the ladies just told us that speaker sounds really loud. So I turned my volume down, but I don't know if someone turned the volume up there.
Go
so
turn
I'm curious.
down the
Do
max.
those speakers have volume control?
They do, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You wanna make them just, I guess, the same.
So if somebody plays that gets kind of loud, those get kind of crazy, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know if someone turned it or what.
Test 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I just put your volume up a hair here.
One. That's over here on the side, that's pretty bang. Check.
Charlie, you don't have time to check all of them. They need the mics now.
If I can.
Okay, one
Excuse me.
soprano and down. Or baritone. I'll fix one. The one on that side's a little higher, but
This one is?
yeah, I can go see if I can change it.
That one, well, I mean, it might be all right because that covers much more area,
Yeah.
more people, so it might be all right. We might be fine.
I gotta pan everything to the side a little bit. We're just gonna wing it. Fine. We'll get this by the Nantucket.
But yeah, exactly. This is all dress rehearsal. That's all this is.
When everyone's gonna be listening.
Okay,
Exactly.
right before, let's test what's. Where is he?
So I would see them on the floor when they're ready to go. They're gonna sing out there, right? So
Yep.
Unmute and see if you
Yep, that's, see. Can't have this too up.
These mics are a lot harder than the system we used last year.
Yeah. So I always point them a little bit. Yeah, right. We're not
That's
used.
not me, these are all muted. Is that something else?
Three's not.
Oh, there we go. All right.
They're playing with them down there too. But some of them are trying to turn them on and off. I don't know if they.
The one off or on?
Off.
And looking through the glass and it's all wet. I'm like, what are we doing?
I know that window gets so you can't even
Is it
see
really
through
foggy?
it.
It must
Yeah,
be- it must have a
yeah, you can't see through it.
Oh, lights.
They're not coming on.
Long.
Is a breaker flipped in there maybe? Well, that one down there is trying above her. one's trying. That one's trying.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Martha's Vineyard Regional High School and the Daniel G. McCarthy Field. Tonight, your Vineyarders play host to Falmouth High School. We ask that all participants in tonight's activities show respect to the officials, players, coaches, and of course, our visiting Falmouth Clippers. Disrespect of any kind, yelling profanities will not be tolerated. You'll be asked to leave the field immediately. For those here in attendance, if you have families at home, this will be live streamed on YouTube. You can text them to look up MVRHS Sports on YouTube, and they can watch the game live with commentary. We'll go through, the team will come out and they'll announce the captains, they'll do the coin toss, and then right after the coin toss, we'll do it. Yeah. We'll do it. Your Vineyarders. Captains for the Vineyard, number 44, Sias Rivera. Number 50, Peyton Tavares. Number 10, William Nicholson. And number 54, Alexander Lyacona. Reminder that this is homecoming weekend here on the Vineyard. We'll have several home games and other sports over the next few days. We'll announce those throughout the night. Come out and show your purple pride and support all your Vineyard athletes. Well, hello everybody in YouTube. We're going live here. If you've been here with us before, we do a dual broadcast. You'll hear me doing PA announcements as well as trying to broadcast you the details of the game as they unfold. Tonight, your Vineyarders host the Falmouth Clippers. The Vineyarders send out their captains. Tonight, it's 44, Sias Rivera, number 50. Peyton Tabarez, number 54, Xander Liacona, and number 10, the quarterback, William Nicholson. In a moment here, once we get the coin toss situated, looks like the Vineyard has won the toss, and we'll defer, and you'll hear me make these announcements on the PA as well. The Vineyard has won the coin toss and deferred. And they will kick from left to right. So the Vineyard will kick from left to right on your screen. They elect to take the football to start the second half, common practice in a lot of football games. In a moment here, we will go to the Martha's Vineyard Regional High School mini singers who will present the Star Spangled Banner. So I'm going to leave you for a minute, and we'll come back after the national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise, remove your caps. And tonight, our national anthem will be presented by the Martha's Vineyard Regional High School mini singers.
Your mini singers.
It was a problem last time, so it's hard lining. We have several different options.
Okay.
It's a hard line in here.
Okay.
I leave that totally up to you guys. I don't touch any of that because I don't know what I'm doing.
Make it work. So
We'll
if you
figure it out.
just
I'll
tell
help
me
you out. We'll work it out.
Okay.
We'll work it out ahead.
So we have all different connections. We have a C, we have a regular,
Just come up a few minutes before halftime. We'll get on it,
and we'll
okay?
mix it. Okay.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. Nice rendition of the national anthem by the Martha's Vineyard Regional High School mini singers, long-standing program here at the high school. They do a fantastic job. Abigail Chandler and company. Sounds like the pep band's in the house tonight. That's exciting. So the Vineyard will be kicking left to right on your screen to get things started. Doing the kicking as usual for the Vineyard, number 55, Ian Nunes. He's been known to get downfield and put a lick on people as well. He's not just a kicker. He likes to hit. Again, you'll hear me PA announce as well as give you the details, so stick with us. Vineyard kickoff by number 55, Ian Nunes. Recovered by Falmouth's number 11, Quincy Medwar. 1st and 10 for Falmouth. So Ian kicked it. It looks like Falmouth's going to start around their own 38-ish. Falmouth's in the white with maroon helmets, classic. The Vineyard's going with the not-so-traditional black, all-black uniforms. That's their alternate uniform. They like to wear them on some of the home games, especially early in the season. So we're going to have motion to this near side. Oh, it looked like a false start there. That's exactly what they're going to call. Flags on the play. They're going to have a false start on Falmouth. A 5-yard penalty, 1st and 15. So the slot receiver for Falmouth, number 4, Versailles Sweet, left a little bit early. And Falmouth's going to come back in a similar formation. They broke the huddle there. I'm surprised the ref's going to let them get away with this. That was a quasi-huddle. They broke it, and they're trying to do a substitution. I think the ref's trying to explain it, but he should throw a penalty flag. If you're the Vineyard, you want to be screaming, it should be a penalty. They haven't moved the chains. That seems to be the delay. They did move the chains. Unfortunately, they headed back towards the down marker and they had to reset them. So Falmouth, first play of the game, minus the penalty, going to give it off that right side. Lots of running room. Looks like number 3 on your screen, Joey Burridge, is going to break it to the 20, 15, in the end zone. Looks like a 5th. Oh, they're calling it no flags on the play. Joey Burridge with the long touchdown run. About 62, 63 yards on the first play from scrimmage. Long touchdown run by number 3, Joey Burridge. So Falmouth wasting no time to get out of the gate. First play, penalty on the slot receiver, moving too early. Backed him up 5, but Burridge didn't seem to care. Just added 5 more runs to his touchdown run, padding the stats. So Trayshawn Dace is the quarterback. He takes a direct snap. He's off the right side and in for the 2-point conversion. So quick start for Falmouth. Going to be up 8-0 here with 11:44 in the first quarter. A 2-point conversion, good by number 1, Trayshawn Dace. Falmouth 8, your Vineyard is 0. It's a tough start for the Vineyard. It's a tough 15 seconds, we say here in the booth. It's a tough start, but obviously it's extremely early and anything can happen. But that advantage of deferring the kickoff and giving it to Falmouth is now erased. So deep to receive for the Vineyard is Matthew Alves, and I believe 17, Matthew McMillan. It's hard to see these numbers sometimes in the black uniforms with the white print. It'll pop once the lights hopefully get on and working in full. Deep to receive for the Vineyard, number 1, Matthew Alves, and number 17, Matthew McMillan. So McMillan in the last home game had a couple touchdowns, nice, beautiful catches. So Falmouth's going to kick it down the middle, line drive, kick. It bounces off Alves. That's a live ball. He's going to get on it. Oh, that's loose, and it looks like Falmouth has recovered. Number 37, Corey Finclia, recovers that, and Falmouth is back in business deep in Vineyard territory. A fumble on the play recovered by Falmouth. Brings up 1st and 10 at the 24. So Falmouth, I don't know if you could start a game better. 63-yard scamper followed up on the first kickoff back to the Vineyard, recovered fumble.
Again, by number, it looks like 37, if I'm mispronouncing. I probably took Corey Finklia. Puts the Vineyard in the Falmouth in the driver's seat. Trayshawn Days is in the backfield, flanked by Joey Burridge. Motion to this near side. Trayshawn's going to take himself off left tackle. He's got room. He bounced outside. He's inside the 10 to the 5 and forced out of bounds by number 1, Matthew Alves, right around the 4-yard line. A Falmouth run by number 1, Trayshawn Days, tackled inside the 5-yard line by the Vineyard's number 1, Matthew Alves. First and goal for the Clippers. So the Clippers have put themselves in position to score on their first and third play from scrimmage. You don't hear that stat very often. So Days is looking over to the coaching staff, getting the play call. He's flanked this time to his right side by Tyler Jaquillo. Jaquillo is going to get the call off left tackle. No room, hitting the backfield for a loss on the play. Number 8 for the Vineyard, Simone Albarelez, along with number 1, Matthew Alves. The Falmouth run stopped for a loss. Number 8, Simone Albarelez in on the stop, brings up second and goal for the Clippers. So the Clippers going with shotgun formation. Trayshawn's going to keep it himself off the right side. He gets hit pretty hard in the backfield yet again. I don't think he got back to the original line of scrimmage. Looked like number 7, Cardoza, in the backfield. The Falmouth run by number 1, Trayshawn Days, hit in the backfield originally by number 7, Christopher Cardoza. Another loss of 1 brings up third and goal. Let's hear it for your Vineyard defense. So the Vineyard has a chance here to rein this thing in. A couple nice plays in the interior line of scrimmage. They tried to pop it outside here on the left side, outside the tackle, with no success. So Trayshawn Days is going to take this snap. He's going to roll right. He's looking to throw the football. He's got one open. Oh, it looks like the Vineyard broke it up, but a flag's going to come out late. I didn't see any contact down there. It might be an illegal man down scrimmage, possibly. We hope. But didn't see any contact from here. Flag on the play. A legal man past the line of scrimmage on Falmouth. The Vineyard will elect to decline the penalty. It'll be 4th and goal for Falmouth. Let's hear it for your Vineyard defense. So the Vineyard has a chance to keep Falmouth out of the end zone here after a very quick start. Trayshawn Days, Kid is definitely an athlete. He's in that shotgun snap. He's got the long runner, Joey Burridge, next to him. Falmouth wants to take a timeout to discuss it. A timeout on the field, Falmouth. So if you're joining us, the Vineyard deferred, and then kicked off to have possession in the second half. Falmouth on their first play got a penalty, backed them up 5 yards for a false start, and then handed the ball around the right side to number 3, Joey Burridge, who went 63 yards for a Falmouth touchdown in their first real play from scrimmage. Followed it up by a 2-yard plunge in the end zone for the for the 2-point conversion by their quarterback, Trayshawn Days. They then kicked off. The Vineyard fumbled the kickoff, recovered inside around the 24 by Falmouth. One long run by Days down inside the 5, but the Vineyard on 3 consecutive plays held them back, actually kept them about 2 yards loss. And here we are after the penalty, 4th and goal for Falmouth. Days is going to take the snap. Looked like a false start on the right side. He's rolling right. He's got somebody. He throws it in. Oh, knocked out of his hands. Beautiful play by Matty McMillan. Vineyard ball on the turnover downs. A Falmouth pass was knocked incomplete by number 17, Matthew McMillan. Vineyard will take over on downs. So a great stand by the Vineyard, 1st and goal at the 4 for Falmouth. And after a impressive show to begin the game, the Vineyard shut them down. So first time we've seen the Vineyards offense. Nicholson's going to take a shotgun snap. I think they're going to get hit with a false start here in the middle of that interior line. We'll see. Flags on the play, false start on the Vineyard. Be first and 15 for the Vineyard just inside the 5. So the Vineyard hurting themselves here early. Fumble, and now they've got a penalty on their first offensive play. Shotgun snap's going to go in the end zone to Nicholson. Gibbs going to go up the middle. We'll try to get you a number here in a minute, but no gain on the play. Look like Sias Rivera. Vineyard run on the play by number 44, Sias Rivera. Minimal gain brings up second and long for the Vineyard. So Rivera tried to sneak up the middle to give him a little breathing room. Not much doing, maybe 1. Well, if you go by the sticks, it looks like he got 2. So the Vineyard's in that spread offense. They got 2 nearest to us split out. They got 1 at the top of your screen, two backs in the backfield with your quarterback. Fumble on the play. Quarterback does a good job to jump forward and get on it just outside the end zone. Vineyard's going to lose 3 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and long from around the 1-yard line. A fumble on the play recovered by Nicholson. It's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Vineyard from the 1. So the Vineyard off to a tough start here. After that great defensive stand, they can't seem to get anything going here. We're going to spread the field. We got 4 wideouts. Nicholson's going to throw here. Oh, nice move. Jump hop through the middle by number 5, Griffin Bueller. Flag on the play. A pass is complete from Nicholson to number 5, Griffin Bueller. There is flags on the play. So we haven't gotten an indication yet on what it is. A lot of discussion on the field between the refs. They're trying to figure out how to mark this thing off. They're going to go over and have another conversation with the Falmouth coach. So it tells me, that's strange. Why would you talk to the Falmouth coach? It looks like it's a legal man downfield on the Vineyard. Penalties decline. Brings up 4th down for the Vineyard. So an illegal man downfield kills the Vineyard drive. They'll have to punt it out of their own end zone. Oh, good job trying to get that snap. Ended up being pretty nice. Oh, it hit him. It hit him. Get on it. Get on it. Wow, that took a bounce and hit the Falmouth player. Live ball for the Vineyard. So the Vineyard did a good job getting that kickoff after a high snap. The Vineyard punt recovered by Falmouth brings up 1st and 10 for the Clippers. So everyone out there knows that as soon as they hit that ground, it touched a Falmouth player, whether he intended to or not. It became a live football. Falmouth was able to get on top of it. So if you're the Vineyard here, you've tough time rowing here to start the game. You got 7:50 left. You're fortunate to be down only 8-0. You Falmouth botched that drive inside the 4-yard line, and the Vineyard just really couldn't do anything offensively, hindered by penalties and a fumble that they got back. So Falmouth will start. Good field position. Days is going to take the snap out of shotgun. He fakes the run up the middle. He's going to pass. He's looking deep. He throws it down the right side. He's got a man. He gets him. Wow, what a throw and catch by Versailles. Number 4, Versailles makes a beautiful catch and with a beautiful throw from Trayshawn Dace. Falmouth touchdown pass from number 1, Trayshawn Days, to number 4, Versailles Sweet. Well, you can't take that away from anyone. That was a beautiful throw and a beautiful catch over the shoulder into the end zone. Not too bad a coverage. Had a step or two on him, but the ball was just exactly where it needed to be. Trayshawn Dace is quite an athlete, folks. So they're going to go for 2 again. Trayshawn's going to be in the backfield. He's going to scramble to the right side, roll out. He's looking to see what he has. Throws it deep to the back. It's caught by his man, number 4, Versailles Suite again. So the Clippers on 2 plays, long touchdown pass with a 2-point conversion. Both of them, Trayshawn Days to Versailles Suite. The Clippers' 2-point conversion is good from Trayshawn Days to number 4, Versailles Suite. With 7:41 left in the first quarter, Falmouth 16, your Vineyarders 0. Yeah, and there's still a lot of time on this clock and 16 points, and I got to be honest with you, the Vineyard is fortunate that it's not worse. Again, if you're just joining us, they stopped Falmouth, who had a 1st and goal from the 4-yard line and did not score on a separate possession. So deep to receive for the Vineyard, Matthew Alves and number 17, Matthew McMillan. Similar kick down the middle, end over end, going to take a weird hop. McMillan picks it up. He's out to the 30, 35. He's hit their initial contact and gets himself somewhere out to around the 33. See if the Vineyard can have a little bit more success with some breathing room, not backed up in their own end zone. Vineyard return by number 17, Matthew McMillan. The Vineyard will start 1st and 10 at the 37. So this is homecoming weekend for the Vineyarders. All sports will have home games this weekend. Several tomorrow. We'll get into those. We'll have to look those up for you and get them out to you. I know field hockey's got one. Oh, good run around. Great block for the Vineyard around that right side. I didn't see who it was, but you know who you are. That was a fantastic block on the edge that sprung number 8, Simone Arbeles. Great run out to midfield. Vineyard 1st down run by number 8, Simone Arbeles. Brings up 1st and 10 for the Vineyard at the 50-yard line. So Vineyard's got something going here. Nice run, beautiful block on the edge. Nicholson's going to take the shotgun snap. He's going to pitch it left to Arbeles. Nice run again. He's out. Possibly another Vineyard 1st down. At least 9 on the run and no flags on the play. Vineyard run by number 8, Arbeles. Gain of 9 on the play brings up 2nd and 1 for the Vineyard. So Arbeles around that left side, he's running with some gusto tonight. 2 beautiful runs. Nicholson calling it out of that shotgun snap. He's going to give it off this right side on a misdirection. Arbeles again driving forward. He's got enough for the 1st down. Vineyard run off the right side by number 8, Arbeles. Brings up a Vineyard 1st down. So the Vineyard's finding something here. Arbeles is getting a workout. He's had 3 touches in a row, all successful. 2 Vineyard 1st downs on 3 plays. We'll take it. Got the pep band here tonight. Nicholson yelling out the signals. Going to give off that misdirection off the right side to Arbeles again. He lurches forward. Maybe another 8. Oh, that's a tough spot. I thought he had at least 2 more on that play. So Arbeles, 4 consecutive runs for the Vineyard, brings up 2nd and 5. Vineyard showing a little life here. Got Coach TJ Reap in the booth. Coach is helping us facilitate the officials tonight, helping the athletic department. Arbeles again, steady dose, hitting the backfield. Looked like he got tackled by number 54 for Falmouth. David Valesig. No, thank you, TJ. Appreciate you. So that's going to bring up 3rd and, say, 7. We'll be polite and say 7 for the Vineyard. We always give the hometown call. Arbeles on the run. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7 for the Vineyard. So Vineyard's going to go into a spread formation, it looks like here. We've got 2 to our near side. Going to have, Sias Rivera's going to flank Nicholson. And then you got 2 to the top of your screen. We've got whistles on the field. We're going to have a timeout, Vineyard. Timeout on the play, timeout, Vineyard. Maybe we can get a halftime interview with Coach TJ Reap if he's available. We'll see if we can get his people up here. Someone get a call into TJ's people. I want to see if he's available. We need expertise. So the Vineyard looking to get back on track. A few nice runs. Nobody's touched the ball on this drive except for Arbeles. He's done an excellent job. So the Vineyard 3rd and long. I got to imagine they'd go for it if they don't get it here on 4th down, especially trailing 16 points early in this ball game. Well, ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for our pep band? So Nicholson's going to call it out. He's given the signals. Shotgun snap. He's got it. He looks downfield. He's got 4 out. He's going to scramble. He's got running room. No, he's going to throw it. Tipped. Caught for a 1st down. Great concentration on that left side. Falmouth defender got a hand on it. Try to get you a number. It looked like number 3 maybe for the Vineyard. Otto Nunes, if that's him. I think it is. It is. So 1st down for the freshman, Otto Nunes. Vineyard complete for a 1st down to number 3, Otto Nunes. So Otto, the freshman, big catch, keeps the Vineyard alive. Nicholson's got 2 wide receivers, McMillan and Bueller, closest to us. He's going to give it in the backfield. Looks like Sias Rivera. Nice run. Sias just keeps moving. Pretty close, if not to a 1st down. I think he's got it. Yep, they're going to move those chains. Vineyard run by number 44, Sias Rivera for a Vineyard. 1st down. Nice run by Sias, and the boys up front working hard. Always got to mention that offensive line. They never get enough credit. Sias is going to take it off the left side this time. He's hitting the backfield, but he breaks 1, 2. Can't avoid 3 and 4. Short gain on the play, maybe 1. Vineyard run by Sias Rivera. Gain of 2. Going to bring up 2nd and 8 for your Vineyarders. So the Vineyard run heavy here. It's going to move the clock. We're down to almost 3 minutes in the 1st quarter. We've got a totem situation here. We got a bunch right. 4 wide receivers all here in front of you, nearest on your screen. We're going to go fake the wide receiver screen. Nicholson keeps it up the middle and gets hit in the backfield. Tried to spread Falmouth out, but they were not having it. Nicholson's slow to get up. We hope he's okay. Vineyard run by William Nicholson. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 8 for the Vineyard. Little trickery there. Tried to spread Falmouth out. Fake the wide receiver screen. But Falmouth stayed home. 2:30 and counting in the 1st quarter. 16-0 Falmouth. Direct snap to Rivera. Tough time handling. He gets hit quick. Vineyard tried, and again, another trickery with Sias taking it, but Falmouth put a blitz up that A-gap and hit him immediately. A run by Sias Rivera. Loss in the play. Brings up 4th and 13 for the Vineyard. So Nicholson looks like he's hobbling a little bit. He's going to come out on the field, look back towards coach for the play call. 1:50 and counting in this 1st quarter. Little confusion. Nicholson looks back, yelling out the signals now. He's going to go with the spread formation. He's got 2 to the top of your screen, 2 nearest to us, and he's flanked in the backfield by 1. That's going to be motion. It's going to be Bueller out of the backfield. Screen's going to go up the middle. Oh, that's McMillan. He's got running room. He's going to go in for the touchdown. Middle screen. Nicholson to Matty McMillan. Touchdown. Vineyard touchdown pass from William Nicholson to number 17, Matthew McMillan. Yeah, was a good call. So Falmouth seemed comfortable bringing a lot of pressure the previous 2 plays. Coach gave it a little relief, called that middle screen, sucked them all into the backfield, dropped it over the top, and McMillan did it all from there. extra point specialist on the field for the Vineyard. Nice kick through the middle. That's Brett Reagan. The Vineyard extra point good by number 27, Brett Reagan. With 1:29 left in the first quarter, Falmouth 16, your Vineyarders 7. So the Vineyard came back and responded. They were run heavy for the majority of that drive. Got backed up a little bit, but Coach wasn't afraid to pull the relief valve, if you will. Good call by the coaching staff. Looked like maybe Nicholson was hobbled a little bit, and the coaches recognized it, gave a nice middle screen, gave him a little relief valve, popped McMillan up the middle, and he sprinted in almost untouched. Yeah, it was a big drive. Yeah, absolutely. Boys up here in the booth are saying that's a big drive, and they're right. The Vineyard needed to kick Falmouth back a little bit and show them they were still here. Short kick, going to take a hop up in the air. Fielded by number 12, Trey Cardoza. He's got running room out to almost midfield. Nice return for Cardoza. Vineyard kick covered by number 12, Trey Cardoza. Returned out to almost midfield. So the Vineyard defense has really got to come up big here and keep this momentum swing in our favor. About a minute and 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, we always want to shout out our Martha's Vineyard cheerleaders. Do an outstanding job supporting this program. So Falmouth, shotgun snap. Mr. Days is going to take it himself. He's up the middle. He's got run room. He gets the outside. He's going to be scary, but he's caught from behind. Couple Vineyarders there. We'll try to get you the first one. Maybe Bueller in the bottom of the pile. Who's that getting up late? It was a good job. Number 1, Matthew Alves. Run by Falmouth, number 1, Trayshawn Days. Tackled by number 1, Matthew Alves, and number 8, Simone Abarelez. Gain of 5 on the play, brings up 2nd and 5 for Falmouth. So Falmouth, that clock running, 40 seconds and counting the first quarter. Going to hand it off around that right side. Oh, this boy's, he's dangerous. That's number 3, Joey Burridge. We saw him spring that 63-yarder. The kid is quick. The Falmouth run around the right side by number 3, Joey Burridge, for a Falmouth first down. So again, for you guys joining us, we're doing a dual broadcast. You hear me do the PA system as well as the live broadcast for you. We're under 20 seconds. We'll see if Falmouth gets this off. They should. Days calls the snaps. He's going to take it himself. He's got running room to the left side. He's got plenty of blocking. There's holding here on the corner. It got called. The ref saw it. Thank goodness. Definitely a hold. That left side was wide open. I'm not sure that young man had to make that hold. It looked like they had plenty of running room. A flag on the play. Holding on Falmouth. So the refs will have to figure this one out. It's usually that's a spot foul, so it was way down, quite a bit downfield, after about a 9-yard gain, 8-9-yard gain. So it'll go 10 from there. Holding Falmouth, 10-yard penalty. Result of the penalty will be 1st and 11. That's the end of the first quarter. Your Vineyarders 7, Falmouth 16. So stay with us. That's the end of the first quarter. If you're joining us or you joined us late in the first quarter, the Vineyard really had trouble getting out of the gate. Falmouth received the opening kickoff, had a penalty on their first play. Their second play went for a 63-yard run and a touchdown. The 2-point conversion was good. Falmouth then kicked it off, and on the kickoff, the Vineyard fumbled the recovery. Falmouth on their first play had a run down inside the 4-yard line. The Vineyard then stopped them. And it was a turnover on downs, believe it or not. Falmouth stumbled a little bit with the help of a penalty. Didn't get into the end zone. The Vineyard took over on downs and really could do nothing pinned inside their 5. They punted. And then on the first play from scrimmage, Trayshawn Days threw an absolute bullet to around the 3-yard line over the shoulder to number 4, Versailles Sweet, who made a beautiful catch and walked into the end zone. And then the 2-point conversion was converted as well. Falmouth was up 16-0 at that point. And then your Vineyarders marched the drive up close to midfield after a return from Matty Macmillan, all the way down, and McMillan had the scoring play on a mid-screen up the middle. He scampered in for about 17, 18 yards. So that brings us at the end of the first quarter to Falmouth 16, your Vineyarders 7. Looked like early movement, no call. Trayshawn's going to throw deep. He's going. Nice ball again. Beauty. Wow, what if this is caught? That is intercepted by the Vineyard. Beautiful play all around. It was a great throw over the shoulder, and it looks like number 5 for the Vineyard, Griffin Bueller, went up and got it. Vineyard interception on the play by number 5, Griffin Bueller. So the Vineyard's back in business. This is that momentum swing we were talking about. They had to keep this momentum after that touchdown drive. So the Vineyard's pinned deep in their own territory after the turnover. Looks like they're going to be on about the 1. Call it the 4. So 1st and 10 from about the 4-yard line. The Vineyard's got to do some big work here, get some breathing room. Nicholson's going to go into the huddle here. Seems dark down that end of the field, no? Seems dark down there. Yeah. They got to be careful here. The back judge put his hand up. There's less than 10 seconds here. Nicholson scrambling. He tries to throw it away. Intercepted by Falmouth, and he walks in for a touchdown. Oh, no. Nicholson got caught up, was worried about taking the sack and tried to get rid of it in a beautiful play by Falmouth. They intercepted it and walked in for a touchdown. Falmouth interception on the play, returned for a touchdown. So the Vineyard, as we said, needed a little breathing room. It's scary down inside your 5, and Nicholson had pressure in the backfield, tried to get rid of it. He tried to throw it away in the middle of the field there, and I didn't see a number. If you guys are watching from Falmouth, I apologize. It was one of those interior linemen or linebackers that got their hands on it and had a quick jaunt into the end zone. So Falmouth's offense will come on the field. Trayshawn Days calling the signals. He's flanked by Joey Burridge. We got a motion man. They try to give it to the motion man. He fumbles in the backfield. He's still got plenty of running room to this right side. That's the speedster, Versailles Sweet, who's able to get the 2-point conversion in. Botch play ends up positive for Falmouth. A 2-point conversion is good for Falmouth by number 4, Versailles Sweet. So with that quick turnaround of events, we stole that momentum for them. We felt good about it, but Falmouth took it right back. So at 11:42 left in the first half, Falmouth 24 and the Vineyard 7. Yeah, that's twice now, actually. It's a good call. Within the first 15 seconds of both quarters, Falmouth was able to get the ball in the end zone. So the Vineyard with an opportunity. Still plenty of time left in this first quarter. 11:42 left. Tons of time. They just got to get back to that positive yardage. Try to start somewhere here out towards midfield again. So it looks like Days does the kicking as well as the quarterbacking. Nice kick down the middle. Matthew Alves is going to catch it coming up the middle. He's hit pretty quickly by a Falmouth defender at about the 21-yard line. So the Vineyard will start 1st and 10 there. The Vineyard return by number 1, Matthew Alves. 1st and 10 for the Vineyard at the 21. Alves is slow to get off the field here. We hope he's okay. He did take a big stick there, but he's a tough kid. We got whistles on the field. They're just waiting for this play to get off for Alves to get off the field safely. So the Vineyard's coming out, looks like in that spread formation right now. They've got trips to this near side. That's 3 wide receivers closest to us, 1 at the top of your screen, and then it looks like Sias Rivera's flanking Nicholson in the backfield. Nicholson takes the snap. He's going to give it to Sias. Misdirection up the middle. Not much there. Maybe a gain of a couple. The Vineyard run up the middle for a gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. Forgive us, it seems like it's dark down that end of the field. That might have been Arbeles that ran that ball. Got trips to this near side. 1 at the top of your screen. Nicholson's screaming out signals. Takes the snap. He's looking to pass. He does. He's going downfield. He's going to that single high. Nice catch up there. We'll see who it is for you. That's number 5, Griffin Bueller. Just shy of the 1st down. Oh, looks like they're going to move the sticks. 1st down for the Vineyard. The Vineyard pass is complete to number 5, Griffin Bueller, for a Vineyard 1st down. So a nice throw there by Nicholson. Went to that single high receiver. He was up there on one-on-one coverage. Again, they're going to spread the field a little bit here. Nicholson's out of that shotgun, calling signals. He's going to fake the give. He wants to throw here to the near side. He's going to get hit in the backfield. This time he does the right thing. He holds on to it. Possession is key. He's sacked on the play from Falmouth, number 54, David Velesig. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. I know that stinks when people do it. But nice hit in the backfield by that young man. A Vineyard run by number 10, William Nicholson. Loss on the play, brings up 2nd and long for the Vineyard. So the Vineyard, nice positive play, and then they struggle to stay in that positive yardage game. Going to stay in that spread. 2 to the top of your screen, 2 nearest to us. It's got 1 flank on the back. Rivera's going to go bubble motion. Give's going to be, nice block up front. Beautiful block by number 55, Ian Nunes. He pulled on that play, made a beautiful block. Arbeles on the run. A Vineyard run by number 8, Simone Arbeles. Beautiful block on the play by number 55, Ian Nunes. Brings up 3rd and 8 for the Vineyard. Always like to recognize the big guys up front. Nunes pulled on that play, made the key block to spring him. Under 9 minutes here in the 1st half. Nicholson, he's going to fake it. He's throwing right. Quick slant. Nice catch, but he had to come back to the ball, so he wasn't able to keep running, but a beautiful effort to catch that ball by number 5, Griffin Bueller. Completion to number 5, Griffin Bueller. Brings up 4th and 4 for the Vineyard. So that ball was thrown a little low. Bueller did the right thing. He came back to it, but when he did, it caused him to stop that forward motion. He had to kind of go low to get it, and he fell. Cardoza's going to check into the game. Rivera's going to come to our near side. You got Bueller up top of your screen. The Vineyard going for it here, trying to keep this momentum. McMillan comes in motion. They're going to give it to Matty McMillan. He's got running room. He's got to get up the field quick. Nice move. I think he's got the 1st down unless they call him out of bounds. Beautiful run by Matty McMillan. That's a run by number 17, Matthew McMillan, for a Vineyard 1st down. Nice run by Matty McMillan. As soon as he got that edge, he accelerated upfield, tippy-toed up that sideline for a big Vineyard first down. Coach TJ Reap was up in the window. He was screaming. Not going to beat anyone with more Vineyard spirit than Coach Reap. So here we are, 1st and 10 for the Vineyard at midfield. Got something going. They're going to throw here to the near side. Sias Rivera. Gain of about 7 or 8. Vineyard pass completed to number 44, Sias Rivera. Brings up 2nd and 3 for the Vineyard. Nice pitch and catch. Getting to a little bit of a rhythm, Nicholson is. He likes those quick passes. We're going to fake the give. We're going to go crisscross back here to Arbeles. Number 66 for Falmouth. Nice play in that interior. Colin North made a nice play. Vineyard run up the middle. Short gain. In on the tackle for Falmouth. Number 66, Colin North. So Colin North, interior lineman, made a nice play there, staying home. Vineyard's got 3rd and about 2.5. Nicholson's going to throw it, short pass. Oh, incomplete to Rivera just behind him on that back shoulder. It's going to bring up 4th and a long 2. The Vineyard pass, incomplete, brings up 4th and a long 2. With the incompletion, the clock stops, and believe it, we still have 6:23 left in this first half. Falmouth 24, your Vineyarders 7. And again, we always like to recognize the cheerleaders, the program that comes out here and constantly supports the football program. They're a big part of it. And the pep band who's here tonight. Our mini singers were here tonight to give us the national anthem. Did an outstanding job. Oh, nothing shaken there. No gain on the play. That was that read option. And Nicholson got tackled in the backfield. Run by number 10, William Nicholson. No gain on the play. The Vineyard will turn it over on downs. So the Vineyard, with an opportunity, got it out to midfield on a couple quick passes and a lot of hard work on that interior line to see it stall out. Falmouth in a good position here. They're going to start close to midfield at around their 43. An opportunity to potentially go up 30 or 31 to 7. Vineyard's got to be careful. Falmouth loves to go to that wide side of the football field and try to use their speed to expose the corners. Deshaun Jays calls out the signals. He's going to give it up the middle. That was number 5 for Falmouth, Max Peterkin. Nice run off right tackle. The Falmouth run by number 5, Max Peterkin. Gain of 4, brings up 2nd and 6 for the Clippers. Falmouth's definitely got some weapons, a lot of speed out of that backfield. Not afraid to spread the wealth. You got number 13, Tyler Jaquello, and Peterkin in the backfield with Deshaun Days now. Calling out signals. They're actually lined up off sides. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. The split end of that top of the field is about 1.5 feet over the football. Gibbs going to go up to number 5, Max Peterkin. Nice gain on the play. Bring it up. It's going to be 3rd and a short 2 for Falmouth. The Falmouth run by number 5, Max Peterkin. Result of the play brings up 3rd and a long 1 for the Clippers. So they're loading up this right side. Days is calling out signals. Quarterback Days is going to keep it. He's going to go up the middle. Gains the first down for Falmouth. He's moving the chains. A Falmouth run by number 1, Trayshawn Days. Result of the play is a Falmouth first down. So Falmouth effectively moving the football this first half. We're going to put 2 guys to the top of your screen. They're looking over to coach for the play call. Got Joey Burridge in the backfield. Look for this quick pitch to load that left side, to that wide side of the field. If Burridge or Days can get up there with those lead blockers, we could have trouble. Instead, they come to the short side. It is Burridge. Vineyard did a decent job. Looked like Sias Rivera and Matty McMillan in on the tackle. A Falmouth run around the right side by number 3, Joey Burridge. Tackled on the play by Matthew McMillan and Sias Rivera. Result of the play is 2nd and 6 for the Clippers. I'm surprised here. Falmouth hasn't used that wide side with their speed. Let's see if they go back to it. Now they keep trying to work this short side. They're going to throw the ball across the middle. He got wide open, the speedster. Number 4 for Cy Sweet with a catch in the first down. A couple Vineyarders down. It looks like there might have been a collision in the defensive backfield. We hope everyone's okay. A Falmouth completion for a first down on the play. Timeout on the field. While we have a timeout, we'd love to mention our Vineyard football cheerleaders. Cheerleaders do an outstanding job for this program day in and day out. We love having them here. So luckily nobody too badly injured here. Everyone's going to walk off the field, just some frustrated kids, but other than that, everyone's up and moving. So the Vineyard, 3:33 left in the first half, is trying to stop this Falmouth running game. That was the first pass in the drive that was completed over the middle. Other than that, it's been the track meet for these Falmouth running backs. They all seem to have a lot of speed. Days is going to call the signals. He's going to look. He's going to take himself. He's going around that left side. He might be caught behind. Nope. He pops it outside. What a beautiful run by Days. 2 or 3 opportunities to get him, but the Vineyard couldn't wrap him up. He's just too shifty. Run by the quarterback, number 1, Trayshawn Days. Tackled on the play by Vineyard's number 1, Matthew Alves. Result of the play is a Falmouth first down. So Falmouth can get another first down here. Looks like they are, where are we at? The 11? Yep, looks like they're at the 11. They can get a first down just inside the 1-yard line. Days, broken play, turns around, hands it. He's way up the middle. Boy, looked like Joey might have gone up there again. He's down inside the 2. I believe it was Joey Burridge, I think. I want to give credit where it's due. The Falmouth run, a gain of 8 or 9. Looks like 2nd and 2. So they can get a first down here without getting into the goal. Days is going to call the signals. He's got Burridge to his left. Days is going to take it himself. He's trying to get around the left side, and he is in for the touchdown. Burridge led him around that left side, and he went in pretty quick. Run of the play by number 1, Trayshawn Days, for a Falmouth touchdown. So Falmouth here with 2 minutes still left in the first half goes up 30-7 on the Vineyard. It's been a track meet for Falmouth. They've got some talented running backs. You've got Trayshawn Days back there, quarterback. Joey Burridge, Versailles. Sweets back there. We saw some Peterkin. We saw, who else out of the backfield? Jaquello. He played a little bit. He's one of their wideouts. Days is going to take the snap. He's looking to pass it. He looks in the back of the end zone. He throws. Intercepted for the Vineyard. You can't advance these in high school football. You can't advance. They blow the whistle dead, but it was Bueller on the interception. The 2-point conversion is no good. Intercepted on the play by number 5, Griffin Bueller. With 2 minutes left in the first half, your Vineyarders 7, Falmouth 30. So stay with us. We see, who's that? Mark McCarthy's down on the field. Good to see him back. Or he's back around helping out on a little leave here, getting himself tuned up. Just throw it right here. As always, we want to say thank you to the Touchdown Club. What's this guy's name? What's your name? Patrick, thank you. You're on TV. Patrick's up here. What's your last name? Patrick Holloway with the delivery. My man, thank you very much. Touchdown Club always taking care of its people. Vineyard Pride at its best. Delivery up here. So the Vineyard has a chance here. Still 2 minutes left in the first half. I know it's crazy. It seems like this has been a lot of scoring in a short period of time. Kick might go out of bounds. It settles. He's got to pick it up. Oh, the Vineyard, unfortunately, looks like they botched the recovery, and Falmouth recovers it. Oh, boy. That's a tough one for the Vineyard. The second time tonight they've allowed the kick to go back to Falmouth. The Falmouth's kick was fumbled by the Vineyard and recovered by Falmouth. Falmouth will start 1st and 10. So the Vineyard struck with a little bad luck and some errant plays tonight in this first half. Hopefully the coaching staff's going to get in that locker room, clean some things up. These are mistakes you just can't have happen, especially when trailing in a ball game. Falmouth's going to give it up the middle. Trayshawn Days was the running back there. Looked like a new quarterback in the game for Falmouth. Cam Domino gave it off to Days. Clock's going to continue to run. We're at 1:40 and counting in the first half. Falmouth with an opportunity here. It looks like they do have some subs in the game. That's good to see. Loaded backfield. Domino's your quarterback calling signals. You got motion from the far side towards us. Oh, fumbled snap. Domino does the right thing and falls on it. No harm, no foul there. Made the smart play. I like that Falmouth is doing this. I like that they're giving some exposure to some other players here when they have a comfortable lead. Putting Domino in at quarterback. Class of 2029. We're under 1 minute here in the first half. Domino's going to take the shotgun snap. He's going to pitch it to Days, who's going to throw it. We know he can throw it. He's throwing deep. He's got a man. Touchdown, Falmouth. Days from that running back position throws a dart over to Quincy Medwar, number 11 on your screen. Everyone sucked up for the Vineyard thinking that the dangerous Trayshawn Days was going to run that football, and he pulled up through a beauty to the corner of the end zone, and it was grabbed easily by Quincy Medwar. So with that, Falmouth's going to be up 36-7 with 45 seconds left. Domino's going to call the signs. They're going to go for two. Domino's going to try to throw this ball. He's got a guy wide open. No! Intercepted. It looked like Matty McMillan broke it up. So with 45 seconds left in the first half, your Vineyard 7, Falmouth 36. The two-point conversion is no good. Broken up on the play by number 17, Matthew McMillan. So stay with us at halftime. We'll drop the mic, but we'll have a halftime show for you. We'll have cheerleaders from both schools, and we'll potentially have the dance team we've had. Bear with us. You'll see it through your screen. We won't have any commentary there, but you'll see a nice show. These teams do a really fantastic job. So if you're the Vineyard, I don't know, 45 seconds here. I don't think you want to do anything crazy. To give this ball back. If you're coach, I think you're screaming, bring your front line up, have them sit on this thing, maybe run a play or two, maybe just one and get out of here. Try to do some corrections at halftime. So Days does the kicking. He's had himself a game. Nice deep kick. Looks like Matthew Alves is catching it on the fly. He's trying to get this near side. No doing. He's yelling, fellas, I need a little help here. Three or four, maybe five Falmouth Clippers were down there, and Matthew Alves didn't have many choices at all. So 38 seconds here if you're the Vineyard, just trying to get out of here without turning this ball over, get in the locker room, try to make some adjustments. again. So at halftime, we're going to drop this call for you. Stay on. We'll stay live, and we'll bring you the halftime performances. Nicholson's calling the signals. Snap's going to go. He's looking to pass the ball. He's throwing, and it almost intercepted. Flag on the play. It looked like Sias Rivera was being held in the play, I believe, by number 24. We're not going to say his name. We don't want to call a kid out on a penalty, do we? No. So it's incomplete pass, but we're going to most likely have a pass interference on Falmouth. We're just waiting for the call here from the ref. Lots of discussion. Seems like a simple one. The guy who throws the flag says what it is, and then the guy in the white hat's supposed to say what he said. A flag on the play. Pass interference, Falmouth. So they'll mark that off. Gets us to 32 seconds. Timeout on Falmouth side, which I'm shocked. Timeout on the field, Falmouth. I'm surprised Falmouth called a timeout. I don't know. Call me crazy. Call me crazy, Coach, but here I think I'm probably taking a knee and not trying to do anything crazy. I think I'm trying to play this conservative. I don't think I'm trying to turn the ball over here. I just want to get in the locker room. I don't think I'm throwing the ball. Just nod and say I'm right. I don't know. I mean, I just be worried here. If you're the Vineyard, our heads are down. I don't want to turn over here. I say we play it conservatively, put the knee down and get in the locker room, have a talk. Oh, the Vineyard's going to put trips to this near side. Single high. See what happens. Looking to throw it here to this side. Throws it. He's got the wheel route. Oh, he had Matty McMillan on the wheel route. Little over his head. Stops the clock. The Vineyard's pass is incomplete. Intended for Matthew McMillan. Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Vineyard. So 2nd and 10 for the Vineyard with 26 seconds. We can't. Seems like this is a long half of football. Vineyard will go to their huddle. They're going to come out in that spread formation. We got trips to the top of your screen. We got a single wide receiver here closest to us, and the Vineyard may end up with a penalty here. They sure do. It's going to be a false start on the Vineyard. Flags on the play. False start on the Vineyard. Brings up 2nd and 15. So the Vineyard struggling here in this first half to kind of get out of their own way. They'll stick with the same formation. Nicholson will yell at the signals from the shotgun. He's looking to throw. He's looking down that right side over the middle. He's got Matty McMillan. And that should run out the clock here in the first half. The Vineyard pass is complete to number 17, Matthew McMillan. Timeout on the field, Martha's Vineyard. Folks, remember to go down to that Touchdown Club booth and Touchdown Club tent. Get all your needs. They got special sweatshirts, sweatpants for the cold weather. Go down and get some popcorn, treats, pizza. Stay warm. Go down and support the program. All proceeds go back to the Vineyard football, cheerleading, and junior high program. So the Vineyard wanted one more crack at it. 10 seconds. It's 3rd and about 5 or 6. They wanted one more shot at maybe throwing the ball downfield. I got to imagine Falmouth will go into a prevent style defense where they back up their secondary and their midline, their linebackers and quarterbacks 15, 20 yards downfield. Looks like that's what they're going to do. And as the quarterback snaps, you'll have everyone drop back even further. Oh, I'm surprised. They're coming up and playing. No, they're playing it. We got 2 high safeties. They back their cornerbacks 10 yards off the ball as well as their linebackers. Nicholson's going to throw to this near side to Matthew Alves. Alves is going to get hit pretty quickly. It's going to leave a couple seconds on the clock. The Vineyard pass is complete to number 1, Matthew Alves. So Alves is down. We hope he's okay. Again, 3.2 seconds left. It's going to bring up 4th down. Oh, they're going to move the chains. They're going to give us a 1st down. Result of the play is a Vineyard 1st down. A timeout on the field. So there's a timeout on the field with an injured player. We want to remind you it's homecoming weekend. We're excited to have the pep band here. Our cheerleaders doing an amazing job. We had the mini singers. Did a pregame performance of the national anthem. Outstanding job as usual, led by Abigail Chandler. And we see Alves is up and moving. It's fantastic. I hope he's okay. So Falmouth now going into the super prevent defense. They've got guys about 25, 30 yards downfield. So Nicholson's got 3 receivers to the top of your screen. He's got Matty McMillan closest to us. See if he tries to air this one out. He's going to quick pass it to McMillan, and that'll expire the clock in the first half. So at the end of the first half, your Vineyarders 7, Falmouth 36. That's the end of the first half. Your Vineyarders 7, Falmouth 36. Please stick around for our halftime performances.
Folks, pull out those 50-50 tickets. We're going to call them now. If you bought a 50-50, pull out your ticket. We're going to give it a call. I want to give a warm welcome to our superintendent, Richie Smith, here at the 50-yard line of VIP seating. Happy retirement. And Missy makes it all happen, we know that. All right, your 50-50 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 1. Repeating 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 1. Last call for it. 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 1. Collect your prize over the Touchdown Club booth as you entered. We'll give it one more call. 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 1. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you. You guys violated. Fourth quarter.
Okay, gang, welcome back. Second half action. Vineyard football. We can only go up from here. Start of this second half, your Vineyard is 7, Falmouth 36. Vineyard had opportunities. Unfortunately, some turnovers and penalties put them in some negative positions, but it's the second half of football. Matty McMillan, nice catch, brings it up that far sideline. Vineyard's going to start on offense here in the second half. You remember they deferred to start the game. Vineyard kick returned to the 31. So if you're the Vineyard, the key to this is just positive each play, whether it's 3 to 4 yards, try to dig out first downs, get your head back in the game and build some momentum. Certainly have the athletes and the skill to do it. We're going to give the ball off that left side. Not much doing. Didn't see who got it. Bear with me. I didn't get a number there, but no gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Vineyard. A Vineyard run for no gain brings up 2nd and 10. Vineyard's going to go with that spread formation, trips right. They're going to flank Nicholson in the backfield with one. Actually, they're going to bring it back into more of a tight formation. They call the shift. They're bringing in trips tight to the line of scrimmage. Going to pass. He's looking this near side. He's getting pressured. Throws the ball away. There could be a flag there. That was certainly didn't make it to the line of scrimmage, and I don't know that he was outside the tackles, but he did have a receiver there, so we'll give it to him. The incomplete pass stops the clock early, under 11 minutes. 3rd and 10 for the Vineyard. The Vineyard pass is incomplete, brings up 3rd and 10. So the Vineyard trying to get something going here. I can imagine there was a spirited discussion in the locker room. Probably coach is doing all the talking. Nicholson's barking out signals. He's looking to throw. Across the middle, he's got McMillan. He's hit right away. Nice move by McMillan to shake the initial hit. He's going to grab almost 12 more after contact. Great job by Matty McMillan. Big physical kid. Puts the Vineyard over midfield. Vineyard pass is complete to number 17 for a first down, Matty McMillan. So the Vineyard trying to get something going. That looked good. McMillan in stride, broke up the initial contact, put 12 more. We got motion out of the backfield. We're going to give it to Rivera off right tackle. He's hit pretty quick. He breaks 2 tackles. Beautiful run by Sias Rivera. Vineyard not shying away from contact here. Playing a little bit physical. Bring up 2nd and a long 4. We'll call it 5. A Vineyard run by number 44, Sias Rivera. Gain of 5 on the play. 2nd and 5 for the Vineyard. Nicholson takes it. McMillan, we're going to have a flag. It looked like maybe McMillan went a little early in motion, and someone else moved with him. So I think you ended up with 2 guys in motion. They might call this an illegal shift. Let's see. Yeah, they're going to call it a false start on the Vineyard. Flags on the play. False start on the Vineyard. Result of the penalty, 2nd and 10. So the Vineyard gets 2 steps forward, then takes 1 back. Penalties or fumbles have hurt him here. See what they can do with it. Coach Matola and company's calling in the play. Sias Rivera's up the top of your screen. Bueller's closest to us with McMillan in the slot. McMillan's in motion. He crosses his face. They're going to give on the backside here to Arbelas. Not much shaking there. The Vineyard run up the middle by number 8, Arbelas. Gain of 1 on the play brings up 3rd and 9 for the Vineyard. So the Vineyard living in this long 3rd and 9, 3rd and 8 scenarios quite a bit tonight, or even 3rd and behind the chains. Makes it hard. Matola's calling in the plays. Everyone's looking over. We're at 8:45 and counting in the 3rd quarter. Your Vineyarders 7 and the Falmouth Clippers 36. Shotgun snap. I'm going to pitch it left. This is to Arbelas. He gets initial contact about 2 yards after line of scrimmage, surges forward for maybe another 3. It's going to bring up 4th and 5 for the Vineyard. The Vineyard run on the play for a gain of 5 by number 8, Arbelas. Brings up 4th and 5 for the Vineyard. Might not be a bad idea to go back to that screen call we saw earlier, take a little pressure off. We've got trips to this near side. We've got Otto Nunes in motion to the top of your screen. He'll become the second. He joins the slot back there. We're going to go with a slant. Looked like early contact there. No call. Ball might have been uncatchable. Well, the Vineyard's going to turn it over on downs again. Vineyard pass incomplete. Turnover on downs. Falmouth 1st and 10. So Falmouth will start with good field position. I assume we'll see their backup quarterback, Domino, out there. Had some nice showing there at the end of the first half. Of course, it doesn't happen. It doesn't hurt when you've got Trayshawn Days in the backfield with you. Kid's a great athlete. And that's what I think we're going to see here. Domino is out in the backfield, and he's flanked by Days. Domino's going to give it to Days. He's going to go up that left side. He's got running room. He's out around the 50, 45, 40, and forced out around the 35-yard line. Looked like Griffin Bueller was there to force him out of the 35. Run by number 1, Trayshawn Days for a Falmouth first down. Forced out of bounds by number 5, Griffin Bueller. As a coaching staff, you don't want the stat sheet to show that your cornerbacks and safeties are your lead tacklers. All night, Falmouth's been able to get that edge around that tackle box, and with their speed, they're able to bounce it out that next level, and before they're hitting contact, they're 8-10 yards downfield. So Domino's going to give it to Days up that right side. He goes up the middle. He breaks 1, 2 tackles, and I think he's gone, folks. He's 10-5, touchdown, no flags on the play. This kid's an athlete. This kid can play it all. Clearly he was at quarterback because he had the speed and the ability for ball safety, but as soon as they put him in at running back, it's just a different show. So with 6:47 left in the third quarter, Falmouth 42, your Vineyarders 7. A Falmouth touchdown run by number 1, Trayshawn Days. So the Vineyard just doesn't have an answer for Mr. Days. Kid's got that next level speed when he gets an open field. It's a foot race, and he's won every time. Direct snap to Domino. He gets hit in the backfield, goes back. Host of Vineyarders there. Try to get you the first one. It looks like maybe, who's that in the backfield? It's down. I hope he's okay because he was the one that made the first big hit. Who's that? Ian Nunes, I believe. Yeah, he made that first hit, and then everybody came in after him. Falmouth's 2-point conversion is no good. No, that's not Ian. I want to get you a number here. The big fella, it's 76 or 78. A nice play there. I think it's William Holloway. Made a nice play. Yeah, that's who it is. The initial on the tackle was number 76, Brian Torres. So give credit where credit's due. Brian Torres in there with that initial hit, and then a host of Vineyarders jumped on board. So 6:45 left, third quarter, 42 for Falmouth, 7 for the Vineyard. Tough one to swallow here because the Vineyard had some opportunities in the first half to get this thing back in. They went down and punched one in and got within a touchdown, and then it kind of unraveled from there. So Days, the quarterback, now the running back, and now kicking for Falmouth. Just a great athlete. Nice kick down to around the 10. Oh, looked like there was a fumble on the play. Thank goodness the Vineyard recovered it. Looked like on the return it was, who's that down there? The freshman, Otto Nunes, I believe. Yep, it was Otto. Good job getting that football back. That's a big moment for a freshman. I give him a lot of kudos for being out there. He's getting a lot of varsity action. Kid's going to be a great player moving forward here for the program. He's heading back out on the field. You got to look at the bright side when things like this happen, lopsided games. You get some of these younger guys in there, some really good experience. Oh, nice run by Matty McMillan, bouncing in and out of traffic. Real nice run. A beautiful run by number 17, Matthew McMillan, for a Vineyard first down. Matty McMillan showed it there, boy. He was bouncing in and out, had a couple nice blocks, kept stretching it out to the sideline. Nicholson's flanked by 2. Rivera leaves him. Unfortunately, it's going to be a flag. It looks like there was movement. Sias went out in motion and somebody else jumped. Yep, that's what it is. Flag on the play. False start on the Vineyard. Can't do that. It's one of those rules they'll get you on most of the time. That line judge catches you. Again, motion. Sias leaves the top of your screen. We're going to throw it deep here. We're going for Otto Nunes. Oh! Almost. Nice play by Otto to try to get his hands on that one. Nicholson threw a beauty just a hair too far, but Otto got one hand on it, tried to pull it in. Again, just a freshman. So the Vineyard, second and long. The Vineyard pass is incomplete to number 3, Otto Nunes. Going to bring up 2nd and 15 for the Vineyard. The refs just replacing the ball. They had it placed about 4 yards too short. Vineyard would have taken it. Nicholson's looking to throw the ball. He's got pressure. Broken up by Falmouth. Nice. 2 defenders there. Look like 12 and 24. Try to get them out there for those Falmouth folks. Trey Cardozo. We've called his name before. And number 24, Jaden Gray. Nice play by those 2 folks. They were both there. Break that play up. Nice pass. Would have been caught. Brings up 3rd and 15 for the Vineyard. Vineyard pass is incomplete, brings up 3rd and 15. So the Vineyard, again, we talked about this earlier, constantly playing behind the chains or around the chains. So I mean either 3rd and 8 or in this case 3rd and 15. Tough game to play when you're chasing the chains all day. Nicholson has it. He's looking to pass. He's got pressure up the middle, and he's going to be sacked. We'll see who we can... 64 is in there for Falmouth. Who's at the bottom? I want to make sure he gets credit. Looks like number 7. Caden Domino. Looks like he was in there. Maybe from that DN position was the initial contact. 64 was also in there. I want to give him some kudos. I don't have him on my roster. I apologize. You know who you are. So it brings up 4th and about 20 for the Vineyard. They're going to have to punt it here. And we got a flag thrown. Nice kick. If it rolls, it'll be fantastic. It does. Huge roll for the Vineyard, but this might be coming back. They had Trayshawn Days back. He let it go. It took an amazing Vineyard bounce, but we do have a flag, and I think it's going to be on the Vineyard. Let's see. It's thrown by this near side line judge. Again, I don't know why they have all these discussions. The guy throws the flag, right? He tells the head ref what the penalty is, and then the head ref should tell the guys what to assess and make sure it gets assessed. Instead, he always leaves and goes and has a discussion with another ref. And I don't understand what that, maybe he's a ref in training. That's a possibility, I guess. And then there's conversation with other teams. So It looks like the result of the play is going to be the end of the kick. A flag on the play, penalty on the Vineyards, declined by Falmouth. Falmouth will retain possession, 1st and 10. So Falmouth did probably the right thing and declined the penalty. It was good of them to do it to try to keep things flowing here. With 4:24 left in the third quarter. Your Vineyard is 7 and Falmouth 42. Skiv's going to go off left tackle. We'll see who that is hopping around in there. Man, these guys, I'm telling you, they got a wealth of speed. That was number 3, Joey Burridge, who we saw break a 63-yarder early in the game. He's got the track speed. I will tell you that Falmouth does not appear, I watched them warm up, I said, geez, they don't seem that big, but boy, their line plays well, and they've got some speed. 4 or 5 guys that rotate out of that wide receiver and running back position that have breakaway speed. Look, Domino takes the snap, goes up the middle himself. Nice run. He's going to get enough to get the first down. Gained about 6 on the play. Falmouth first down. A Falmouth run by number 6, Cam Domino, for a first down. Vineyard, unfortunately, with another player shaken up. I hope everybody's all right. That's the key. Got some substitutions going on. It looks like for the Vineyard, number 54, Xander Liacona's going in here on the interior line. Landon Medeiros over there at that far side defensive end. Number 43 on your screen. Try to get you some other numbers. Make sure we get some calls in there. Sias is still in the middle at that linebacker position. This near side cornerback position. Or outside linebacker position, excuse me. Otto Nunes. Landon's playing that outside linebacker spot up in the top of your screen. Gibbs going to go to the ever-dangerous Joey Burridge off that right side. Looked like he just lost his footing. He was trying to get going. Gained about 4. It's going to bring up 2nd and 6 for the Clippers. The Falmouth run by number 3, Joey Burridge. Gain of 4 on the play. 2nd and 6 for the Clippers. Important part is the clock continues to run here for about 2.5 minutes in the third quarter and ticking. Gibbs going to come around this near side. There's a big old hole. He's going to get to the outside and get on his giddy. That's Burridge. Yeah, smart move by Burridge. Smart move. He pulled up. He didn't want any problems there. Went right out of bounds. Big run by number 3, Joey Burridge again. He is so dangerous on the outside. A Falmouth run by number 3, Joey Burridge, for a first down. Yeah, I hear the coach up here. He's saying the hole was pretty big. It was. As soon as he got through that tackle box, there was nobody around him. Looks like Max Peterkin's in the backfield now with Domino. Domino's going to keep it. He's going to go off the left side. He's met there by, looks like, Otto Nunes and a host of Vineyarders. Look like maybe number 50, Peyton Tabarez, in there. Looks like number 65 for the Vineyard in the game now, Anthony Silva. Peterkin's going to take this around that right side. He's going to get some initial contact, make a couple yards after. See who's in there for the Vineyard. Look at Matty McMillan at the bottom of the pile. He's played a good game today. Number 66, Kanan Childs. Falmouth run for a short gain. In on the tackle, Matty McMillan and Kanan Childs. 3rd and 2 for the Clippers. So Falmouth taking their time, no rush to get play calls in here. Under 1 minute in the third quarter. Domino's going to put it in motion. He's going to give to Peterkin. Whoa, he's met big time the line. Who's that? Sias Rivera. Wow, big hit. Right about the line of scrimmage, I think. Couldn't have been much gain there, if any. No gain on the play. Met at the line of scrimmage by number 44, Sias Rivera. Brings up 4th and short. Let's hear it for your Vineyard defense. Try to get a little life into this thing. This would be a big stop for the Vineyard. This thing's probably going to run out here. We're under 12 seconds. Back judge does hand his hand up. They should run a play or they're going to get a penalty, so they got to get this off. Gibbs going to go to Peterkin up that left side. Looks like he has enough. He surged forward. I think he's going to have enough for the first down. A Falmouth run by number 5, Max Peterkin. Result of the play is a first down. That's the end of the third quarter. Your Vineyarders 7, Falmouth 42. So we're about to enter the fourth quarter. It's been a long night. Stay with us. Hopefully you'll see some of these young kids, young players for the Vineyard get in there, get some good game experience. Yeah, we'll get them on there.
Stephanie and the Pet Band.
Who is it?
Hold on a second. I'll tell you who's in charge.
Yeah, give me the name, will you?
I'll get a shout out to.
Well, folks, don't forget this is homecoming weekend. We've got other athletic events scheduled for tomorrow. Field hockey and girls soccer play Milford Saturday at 11:30. Come on out and support them. That's field hockey and girls soccer play Milford tomorrow at 11:30. Come out with your purple pride. Folks, how about a round of applause for this pep band led by Stephanie Arenz. It's amazing having them out here tonight. Thank you guys so much for being out here. So Falmouth, while we were giving kudos to the pep band, took one off left tackle for a gain of about 7. They're down around the 12. Clock's running. Oh, I'm lying. I'm telling you it's the 12. The scorekeeper's he's gonna slap me here in a minute. I was looking at where the sticks are to get a first down. Whoa, big run up the middle by Falmouth. Gonna have the first down. They'll be first and goal inside the 10. Falmouth run up the middle for a first down. Result of the play is a first and goal. Timeout on the field. Again, we want to remind you that this is homecoming weekend, and tomorrow, right back here, we've got field hockey and girls soccer playing Milford at 11:30. Come on out and support all of our athletes. And, of course, we want all of the student body to attend the dance, the homecoming dance. So, unfortunately, another injury timeout on the field. Again, as always, we hope that everybody's okay. These kids put so much into this to prepare and put their bodies through a lot to get here to perform, and it's tough when you get nicked up. It can be difficult. That's our man, Sias Rivera. Good to see him up and getting off the field. His teammate goes out to make sure he's all right. I like that. It's number 22, Finn McDonald, went out there. See if he needed a hand. Coach Matola's out there checking on his guy, too. So Falmouth, 10:37 here. They're inside the 10-yard line with a chance to score again. Domino, the backup quarterback's calling the signals. He's going to hand it off to Peterkin. Nothing there. He bounces out the outside. Broken tackles, and he's in. The Vineyard did a great job to penetrate up the middle there and stop it originally, but Peterkin was able to bounce it outside and get in that end zone. A Falmouth touchdown run by number 5, Max Peterkin. So Falmouth, I told you, they got a host of backs here, impact players. They're able to rotate them in and out of there. They've got Trey Sean Days out of the game, which is good. Needs the rest. They need him certainly, I'm assuming, for the rest of the season. Joey Burridge hopefully taking a rest. Oh, he's not. I see Burridge up there split to the top as the single high. So Domino will take the snap. He's going to give it up the middle. It's going to be close. No signal. He didn't make it in, so the Vineyard's able to hold the 2-point conversion. The 2-point conversion is no good. 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Your Vineyards 7, Falmouth 48. So we're in running time now. I'm going to let this clock run for obvious reasons. So if you're the Vineyard, good opportunity to get some of these young athletes on the field. Get them some game experience as we get later in the season here. I see number 19, Dylan Hitchin, out there.
They were down 4. They had 42. So yeah, it was 42-7.
So we'll see what the Vineyard can do here. Of course, you don't want to get anybody hurt. That's a key this late in the game. You don't want to get any of your starters hurt, that's for sure. Certainly don't want to get anybody else hurt, but you got to be careful, get out of here unscathed. This clock's ticking, which is a good thing. We're at 8 minutes and counting. Days will kick this thing away. Nice high kick, end over end. Matty McMillan's going to get his paws on it. Not much there from Matty. He got hit pretty quick, tried to dance around a little bit, but he's going to get taken down around the 28 or 29. So the offense will go out on the field and trying to make something happen here for the Vineyard. Vineyard return by number 17, Matthew McMillan. 1st and 10, Vineyard at the 29. So again, if you're out there and you're follow the Vineyard, it's homecoming weekend. They get the dance this weekend. We encourage all the student athletes to go, the student body. And then tomorrow, home games, field hockey and girls soccer are playing Milford here at the high school at 11:30. Come on out and support them. Nice throw over the top. Matty goes up. He's got it. Hurdles one guy. He's on a foot race. Oh, he gets caught from behind. What a beautiful play by Matty McMillan to go up and get that football. Vineyard pass complete from number 10, William Nicholson, to number 17, Matthew McMillan. Matty McMillan, boy, he's a great athlete. They've used him all types of plays, that deep threat, those short cross passes. He's been taking the ball out of motion out of the backfield on like a jet sweep. Here we go. Oh, that one, he was looking for McMillan again. He threw that one quite a bit short, and it's intercepted by Falmouth. Just not the Vineyard's day. The Vineyard's pass is intercepted by Falmouth. They'll take over 1st and 10. It's tough. The Vineyard kids are a little frustrated right now, but they got to know they got to get off the field, and you got to learn from it. It's a hard one to swallow, but you got to learn from it. Clock continues to tick. That's the good news. We're under about 5.5 minutes to go in the game. Falmouth doesn't appear to be in a hurry. It looks like they're putting in wholesale subs. They might be in danger of not getting a playoff, though, if they whistled this. I don't know if they did, but. So it looks like Falmouth's bringing in a lot of new faces. Coach just trying to get them all squared away before they leave the sidelines. A lot to wrangle up. Falmouth up the middle. Looks like Otto Nunes, if I saw it right. Yep, Otto Nunes shot that. Ended up in the backfield pretty quick. Wrapped him up before he got to the line of scrimmage. Loss of about 2. A loss on the play. Tackle in the backfield by number 3, Otto Nunes. A lot of substitutions of Vineyard now. I see 73 in there. Ashavaz Braz. Let's see who else. Try to get you some numbers in here. Number 13, Harrison Lazarus is in there. I think he's been in there. 71, Rowan Betancourt. 19, Dylan Hitchin. Try to use some more numbers. Oh, another Otto Nunes is coming hot off that corner. Big stick. I think it's 40. Is that 2? Who's that running out there? Robert Diaz. Yep. Is that 28? Oscar Flanders in at safety. See if we can get you some more numbers. It's great to see these young guys out. There's a lot of work that goes into this. People have no idea. 6 days, sometimes 7 a week. These kids work pretty hard. 34 for the Vineyards going out there. Davi Coutinho. Good to see Davi. Looks like Falmouth's going to attempt a kick here. Coming up on 3 minutes. Otto Nunes is going to be deep for the Vineyard. If we can field this, we could end up with some good field position. Bad snap, bounces, punter does a good job to get it off. Otto's got to get away from this one. There's a flag coming down, thrown in the middle of the field. Falmouth's punt with no return. There is a flag on the play. So we might have, I think I saw a personal foul. Could have been some shenanigans in the middle of the field there coming down as everyone was heading down to cover the punt. Let's see what we got here. Oh, block in the back. Penalty is going to be declined by the Vineyard. 62, Isaiah Geddes is in there. Haven't called some of these offensive linemen. We want to make sure we recognize them a little bit. It's hard to get their numbers in the thick of things when it's going on, so. I know 54 is in there, Xander Liacona. 66 and 56, 66, Kanan Childs. Rafael Aviles, 56. We'll make sure we recognize all these guys in the interior that work hard. Looks like 34 is coming in for the Vineyard. Davi Coutinho, that slot position. Handoff's going to go out of the backfield off the left side. to number 43. Landon Medeiros. Good to see Landon up there running hard. Nice run. So we're under 1 minute. We're at 50 seconds and counting for the Vineyard. Close out this game. We'll do our wrap-up right now so we can be done at the buzzer. Off 43, Landon again off right tackle, running real hard. Look at this. My goodness, he's not going down. Love to see it from Landon. Under 30 seconds, we want to say kudos to Falmouth. Outstanding job today. Athletes all over the field. Made it very tough on the Vineyard. The speed was just too much to overcome. Once they hit the left and right side of those interior lines, they got to the tackle box, it was over. And again, I got to say, our Trayshawn Days, beautiful couple balls he threw. That seed he threw that was caught by number 4, Versailles. My man, that was a beautiful catch over the shoulder and into the end zone early in the ball game. That was tough to recover from for the Vineyard. We do have an injury on the field again. We say it, we hope everyone's okay. You definitely don't want an injury coming out of a game like this, add insult. But 25 seconds left in the game, so essentially when they give, I think they're going to call this one. They're going to run the clock. So we'll wrap this one up here, make sure this Vineyard is okay. And then stay tuned with us. Catch us at MVRHS Sports on YouTube in the future. Check out and give your Vineyard pride to all the student athletes here. Folks, that'll be the end of the game. Your Vineyarders 7,